Welcome back to In Reality. I am Omar Torres.
I'm Don Maldonado.
I like that. The little swing.
That's good.
Omar Torres.
Don Maldonado.
Ooh, killed it. Killed it again. That's what we should do for the whole podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
We should just introduce ourselves. I'm Omar Torres with the film Omar Torres, and this is...
It's Don motherfucking Maldonado.
Oh.
With yours truly. Tell him, Don. Yeah, this is Don Maldonado.
Ooh, pass it to yourself.
And then J.K. Simmons comes in and slaps the shit out of both of us.
You're dragging
fucking dragging. You're rushing and you're dragging the fucking podcast.
You're dragging the podcast down with you. I'm not going to take it.
I feel like if he was our manager, we'd have easily 1,000 fucking episodes already.
We'd be way more productive.
Way more productive. Each one of them precisely on beat, on count.
Yeah.
Full soundtrack and band.
And we'd have pictures to match. We'd have pictures of ourselves with Spider-Man in the background.
We have a full fucking video, man. My God. Yo, so, I don't know. I feel like I need a guy like J.K. Simmons' character from Whiplash in my life. Like, he needs to be my fucking life coach.
Your life? Are you sure about that?
Fuck it, man. The way that motherfucker will turn shit into diamonds. That man, yeah, it's pressure, but
it's a long process to do that. I've been there. I've tried that.
I have shit diamonds. It's just really bad constipation.
It's never come out like diamonds, but you go through the fermentation process.
Diamond in the rough.
It's all science. I won't get too into it with you. You guys wouldn't understand.
They can get to that. That's the extended play podcast. That'll be online.
Yeah, that'll be in the special features. You guys can read the how-to guide. It's a DIY setup, and that's podcast number 2. You guys can subscribe. It's a paid subscription.
So with that said, today's film is Whiplash, 2014, directed by Damien Chazelle and starring Miles Teller.
Yeah. And I believe he's a first-time director. Whiplash was originally a short film that he did, also starring J.K. Simmons, actually. But it had a different actor. It was not Miles Teller. I'm not sure what happened to the original guy. Let's hope it wasn't because he was garbage.
So fun fact. Speaking of garbage, no, just kidding. This guy, Damien, according to Letterboxd, shout out Letterboxd, was also a writer for 10 Cloverfield Lane. Maybe you know that one.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, fucking Grand Piano, The Last Exorcism, Part 2. How can it be the last one if it's Part 2?
Because...
La La Land.
Science.
And Guy and Madeline on a park bench. So he's got some.
So he's got some
film.
writing
he got some credits. Yeah, he's SAG-AFTRA. He's union. He's union. And here's the crazy shit.
WGA.
He's like he's our age, dude.
No,
he's an 80s baby. Yeah.
Oh, that's not my age.
Now you're showing your age. SpongeBob watching, Go-Gurt eating motherfucker.
I never liked SpongeBob. I'm sorry for the SpongeBob fans out there. But...
Fucking everybody.
Oh,
this is like the time you pissed off everybody for saying you're not a Leo fan. God damn.
And sorry, quick tangent. Leo won the Oscar for The Revenant. And I believe The Revenant was a good movie. I do like the movie. Lagged just a little.
Was it rushing or was it dragging?
It was drag.
Then it would have got slapped in the fucking face by J.K. Simmons.
No, it was drag. But my thing is that, like, the whole crew was out there in that weather. Maybe they weren't in whatever, naked like he was. But, I mean, everybody braved the weather. It's not like he was really acting. He was just being cold. All the time. Like, of course, you're going to be cold. It's cold. So what? Now get naked and be cold. You're not acting, really. But, anyway, I digress.
So, in any case, back to this great film that is Whiplash. Begins with a character played by Teller, who's starting at this conservatory and it's called the Shavers School, and they specialize in jazz, full band and orchestra, and I don't know if it's orchestra. I don't know all the band words. So
yeah,
I listen to a lot of KUSC classical music and Sirius XM classical music, and I like to think that makes me an eloquent gentleman. But
I listen to a lot of podcasts. Shout out podcast people. Word.
That is
We're
true.
doing the shout outs again, by the way. If in case you didn't get it, shout out to you for not getting it, but shout out to us for acknowledging you as a listener.
You the realest dog. So some of the shit that J.K. Simmons' character does is, first off, he only wears all black. Just let you know he's not up to anything good. Because good guys don't wear that much fucking black all the time.
Except for the Dark Knight.
Yeah, and he's an anti-hero. So, I guess what would you call J.K. Simmons' character an anti-hero?
Oh, I was going to say, I don't believe Batman's an anti-hero.
All right, you shut your dirty mouth, and we'll come back to that in another cast.
I wouldn't call J.K. Simmons a hero at all. He's not a hero, anti, or regular.
Is he the villain of this story?
He's not a villain either. He's just
an asshole?
In this film, they make a clear point of no black or white. It's very gray. And even when we think, fuck that guy, he's totally slapping this kid around and throwing chairs like a mean little baby. He has like this sense of, I'm getting the world to understand that people can be better than what they are. People can achieve greatness if they truly want to. And you respect that, especially like not to play gender roles or anything like that, but especially as a man, for me, like, you want somebody who's strong-willed, strong-minded, and somebody who's going to kick you in the pants when you up there.
Yeah, it's basically like the chasing alpha. Like, it is pure hyper masculinity that J.K. Simmons is kind of exudes here, and it is fucking brilliant. And sometimes he's so calm and tempered, right? And just all of a sudden, with no fucking good behavior, no good tapering, he just gets straight to 100, and he just fucking unleashes, and he just gets lit on your ass. And it's like, whoa, that must be what it's like to fucking play for Nick Saban, God damn, like, this guy is no fucking joke.
Speaking of Nick Saban, man.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding.
He will get his own. It's not even. No. Saban, we will come back to Saban.
No, hey, Fisher all the way. And I'm talking
Shout out Jimbo Fisher, Florida State, baby.
Hey. Now I forgot already what I was going to. Yeah, it's kind of, in a way, even in the film, he's kind of an actor. Because what he's doing is he's kind of portraying somebody who is so high and mighty and above everybody else that he has the ability to stop on a dime and completely change his character and show you that he is in control. And that's his thing as a conductor for this band, for this group. He is a person who's going to stop when he wants to stop and go when he wants to go. And you're going to go at his tempo, and you're going to go when he's the director. He is the
fucking director,
dictator.
Producer, writer, dictator, actor. He is Eddie Murphy collecting all these motherfucking checks, man.
Right.
And yeah, but you're right. That's a good point, that he is kind of an actor himself, playing another actor, not in a Tropic Thunder Robert Downey Jr. sort of way, but in the fact that when he does turn up, the way he can just catch himself, that abrupt pause that he can give, lets you know that, no, he is in control of all of his emotions.
Yeah. And
what he loves most, it seems, is controlling the band. Mm-hmm. And spoiler alert, at the end, when that's taken from him, that is when we see the true succession of power and, the true harmony that can begin. And that is like the Whiplash finale, and it's like, whoa, fuck. But all the way up until that point, he just like is in control of everything, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, I want to actually I want to make a connection here because we were talking about Foxcatcher, and in Foxcatcher you see this guy who's kind of like a maniac, and you know he's a maniac. You see he's a maniac. He does all these maniac things, and he can't really control his tendencies. But you see in Whiplash a guy who can be perceived as a crazy, just lunatic person, but he's able to really control himself. And at the end, like Don was saying, you see this change in him that is like he sees what he's been working towards. He sees the creation of some success and somebody that he believed that could go very far, but then he was trying to screw him. But now he sees him progressing to another level that he always knew he could get to. And all of a sudden his tone changes and he becomes not the guy who's trying to get back, but the guy who's involved in this piece.
Yeah. He respects him.
Yeah.
They have now finally earned each other's respect.
Yeah, so they can be on a similar level,
on this high plane together. Don't compete with your niggas, eat with your niggas. Feel me?
Yeah.
I saw that on an Instagram post. So please don't be like, yo, Dom, fucking good freestyle. No, I read that, but
it wasn't that good of a freestyle. But
like I said, I didn't write it. But yeah, and so quick throwback to Foxcatcher. That guy is fucking crazy. Remember, he went to jail.
He killed people. Of course.
Yeah. So there were some real repercussions there.
Yeah, in death.
That was a nonfiction piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one, very well done, and I liked how, and the thing is, we only see one. There's only one person coming in. There's a new drummer. It was actually technically two new drummers, right? Yeah. But there's not like a new trumpet, right? There's not like a new brass, a new string, a new wind. There's nothing. It's just because I think that would have been too many moving parts.
Yeah.
So we're focused on one person, which is the drummer, and in one scene he does get one of the wind instruments the fuck out of there. He's like, somebody's out of tune.
Yeah.
And he actually kicks out the wrong person because he says, if you don't know you're out of tune, that's even worse. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but the thing is, he was in tune. And he says to the band, he actually was playing it correctly. But the fact is, he didn't know whether he was or wasn't. So he had to go. The guy who actually played it wrong is still sitting right there in second chair or wherever.
Yeah, that was fucked, man. But it's like, if you're not confident and respect yourself enough to stand up to him and know your shit, then why should he respect you?
And again, that's him showing his dominance, his complete control of what he can control, his band, And
that is everything, because it's like a very prestigious conservatory. So at his level, you can make and break people's careers and apparently their spirits and minds and hearts. He has their asses practicing when he's rotating drummers, till 2 or 3 in the morning just to get the right drummer so he can start rehearsal.
Yeah.
And then finally he goes and he tells everybody, all right, you can come back in now. So casually. He's like cool with everybody, right? I would love to see like a meta prequel of this shit where you just fucking roast everybody, like all 20, 30 band members. Like, I could watch that. Making of a murderer kind of shit.
That would be a long sequence. That would be a full like VH1 documentary on the music type thing.
That would be dope as fuck.